Good morning everyone. Welcome back to the class. As you know that in our last class we were learning the cube identities, that is a plus b whole cube, a minus b whole cube, and a cube plus b cube, and a cube minus b cube. Hope you all remember that. Okay, so we were doing the exercise 3b, and I told you that there is one question left. This question actually it is a little different, and that's why we are going to discuss this question from the exercise 3b, and then we are done with the exercise, and then we'll do our next exercise. Okay, so now if we see this question, in our question it is given that if a upon, this is the information given, a upon b is equals to b upon c, this they have given, then you have to prove that something is equals to something, that is LHS equals to RHS. That will come on it later. To prove this, of course, we are going to use the given information. Okay, now let's see the information. Here it is a upon b equals to b upon c. That means this a upon b, this is LHS, something equal to b upon c. So can we say, let us take these two are equal and these two are equal to k. Can we write this? Yes. Let's say a upon b is equals to b upon c, and both of them are equal to k. Now when we are writing this, what does this means? It is a upon b equals b upon c. It was given. Now we are taking that these are equal to k. This means that a upon b equals to k, of course. Also, and or also that this also equals to k. B upon C is also equals to k. Is it clear? Like if we write x equals to y, that means x and y are equal, and if we write equals to 2, that means x is also equal to 2 and y is also equal to 2. So that's what we are doing here, that a upon b is equals to b upon c. They are equal to k, that means this a upon b equals to k, as well as b upon c is also equals to k. So this is what we have taken. Now if you see this information where a upon b equals k, so can we take b to that side, and it will give you the value of a as a is equals to b into k. The value of a in terms of b and k. Here if you see this c will go to that side, b will be equals to c into k. Isn't it correct? Now if you see again, here we are having a is equals to b into k and b equals c into k. So we know that what is the value of b in terms of c and k, that is ck. So can we put this value of b here, because we know that b is now equals to ck. So if we use this information here, so it is a equals, what is the value of b here we can write. The value of b is actually c into k. So can we write the value of b as ck? This is the value of b, and what is there again? K. So we are going to write k. Is it clear that b is equals to ck? So we are taking this value and we are putting this value here. So b is ck and k was there already. So a will be equals to c. K into k will give you k square. Is it clear? So that means a is now equals to ck square and b is already ck. So why are we doing this? If you see that we are having three variables, a, b and c. Now if you see, after doing this thing, we know the value of a in terms of c and k. We know the value of b also in terms of c and k, and we are going to write c as c, so that we are reducing the terms into lesser number of variables. So if it is clear, and if you can see that the value of a is here and the value of b is here, we know. Now we are going to take the LHS and RHS separately, and we are going to show them equal. Okay, so now please recall that a is equals to ck square and b equals to ck. Let me first write. So in order to prove this, I am going to take LHS left hand side. LHS is a plus b plus c and a minus b plus c. This is your LHS. Now we are going to put the value of a and b. So now here a, what is the value of a? It is ck square plus what is the value of b? It is ck plus Now see, the value of c, we don't know the value of c, so we are going to write c only. Now why are we doing this? You see, when are we putting the value of a, b and c as it is, you see all the bracket or all the terms are in one variable or two variable, you can say. Let's say k is constant, so that is ck square plus ck plus c. So in this is easy to simplify now. Okay, in our next bracket we have a was ck square minus b, the value of b is minus ck, and then we have plus ck. Is it okay? Now if you see here, in first bracket anything is common? Yes, c and c, so we can take c common. If you take c common, what is there in the left in the first term? That is k square plus, here when c goes as common, so we are left with k plus c is common, so what is there? K 1 only. Okay. Now here in the second bracket again we can take c common, because in all the three terms we have c. K is not common because k is there in first term, k is there in second term, but k is not there in third term, so we cannot take common. Now in second bracket if we take c common further, so it is c, and then we are left with k square minus k plus 1. Is it clear? And please see that these two brackets are in multiplication, and so all the terms are in multiplication. These two are also in multiplication, and now when we are taking this c common, they too are in multiplication. And now you see this c and this c, since they are in multiplication, so if we multiply c into c will be c square, as x into x is x square, so c into c will be c square. And then we have this first bracket, that is k square plus k plus 1. Okay, second bracket which is k square minus k plus 1. Is it okay? So this is what we have. If I have this to get the space. Now remember, RHS is a square plus b square plus c square, because I am going to clear it. Okay, so now what can we do further is c square as it is. Can we multiply these two brackets? We have learned how to multiply two brackets. We have to take each the first term of a first bracket, and then we have to multiply it with all the terms. So I am going to write it in bracket. Now I am going to take this first term, that is k square, and this k square I am multiplying with each term of the second bracket. I hope you all know how to multiply two brackets. This is the next exercise in our chapter. So okay, so k square into k square, that will give you k to the power 4, isn't it? Now k square, and please remember that whenever we are multiplying, keep the sign there, just check the sign. So it is plus minus minus. K square into k will be k to the power 3, k square into k will be k to the power 3, then plus and plus will be plus, k square into 1 will be simply k square. So this, now we will take the second term and we will do the same process. K into k square will be plus k cube, then plus k minus k will be k square, k plus 1 will be your k. Okay. Now last one, when we multiply, this will give you plus k square minus k and plus 1. Okay, this is how we multiply the two brackets, and we are multiplying these two brackets, and we have written this c square like that. Okay, now you see what bracket is coming. Let's see. Here we have k to the power 4, it is all alone, so we will write k to the power 4 as it is. Now we have this k to the power 3, which is with minus sign. We have another k to the power 3 but with plus sign. So plus minus will get cancelled. Plus 2 minus 2 will be 0, that is, it is cancelled. So this 2 we can cancel. Also we can cancel plus k to the k square minus k square. Okay, and then we have plus k and minus k we can cancel. So I think we are left with k to the power 4, and we have plus k square, and we have plus 1. Okay, so this is the simplification. Now this is how we simplify the left hand side. So this is our left hand side. After, what we'll do to show them equal, that now we are going to simplify the RHS, that is the right hand side. So I am going to write this somewhere. Okay, so we have simplified our LHS and it is coming c square k to the power 4 plus k square plus 1. This is our LHS. Now we are going to simplify RHS. Okay. Now RHS is, if you see, a square plus b square plus c square. This is our RHS given. What we will do? We will do the same thing. We are going to put the values of a, b and c. So if you remember, the value of a is ck square. So value of a is ck square. This was the value. Remember, a was coming ck square. So the value of a is ck square and a square we have. So that means ck square is the value of a. Then we have to put the sign. Are you all getting this? The ck square is the value of a. So we have written the value of a. Now we have to square it. Plus, what was the value of b? The value of b is, I think, ck. ck is your b, and then we have to square it, isn't it? Plus c square, we are going to write c square as it is. Now you see all of them are either in c or k. So now if I simplify it further, here we have ck square and the power 2. That means we have to square it. When you square c to the power 2, or when you square c, that will give you c square. What about this term? We have k to the power 2 to the power 2. That will give you k to the power 4. Plus, now here you when you square, it will be c square and k square as well. Now plus c square. Is it clear? That's how we are squaring it. Now you see what is common in all three terms. Here we have c square and c square. So can we take c square as common? What are we left with? First term, when c square is common, we are left with k to the power 4. Plus when c square is common, we are left with k to the power 2. Plus when c square is common, we are left with, if c square is common, so we have only 1. And this is our RHS, which is c square k to the power 4 k square plus 1. So it is, now we have shown that LHS is exactly equal to RHS. So that was our question, to prove whether LHS or RHS are equal or not. We have shown. So this is our last question of the exercise 3B. Now we have another exercise, a very small exercise and the easy one. There we are, it is exercise 3C. So here we are asked to multiply, or they are asking you to multiply questions. Now here in our next and last exercise of the chapter is, you have to find out the product of two brackets. It is easy. If I take one bracket or one example, that is 5x minus 3, and we have 3x minus 2. They are asking you to find these the value of this, that is this bracket and this bracket. There are some things given, like how to write sum of the terms and like that, product of the terms. So rather, I think I would prefer how we have learned, that is a very traditional or very conventional method, that what we do is that we take the first term as we have learned, we take the first term and we multiply the term with both the terms in the second bracket. That's what we do. And after that we take the second term of the first bracket and then we multiply it with both the terms. I think it is quite easy to solve. So for that, let me take, or let me solve. Now if I take, but please, when you are multiplying the two brackets, you need to keep the sign in your mind, or you need to please check the signs. Okay. Now here it is 5x, which is with plus sign. We are going to multiply it with 3x, which is also with plus sign. So 5x when multiply, we are multiplying with 3x, will give you 15x square. Isn't it? I hope you all know. 5x we are multiplying it with 3x. So 5 3s are 15. X into x will give you simply x square. Okay. So it is 15x square. So we have multiplied the first term with the first term. Now we will do first term and the second term, but we will check the sign as well. 5x with plus sign, we are going to multiply it with minus 2. So plus minus will be minus. 5 into 2 will be 10 and we have one variable x. Is it clear? It's simple. Now we are going to take the second term of the first bracket, that is minus 3, minus plus minus. 3 into 3, 9, and then one variable we have x. Is it clear? Then now the second terms, minus minus plus 3 into 2 will be simply 6 and we don't have any variable. So this is how we have multiplied. After that we just have to simplify the like terms. 15x square, there is no x square term, so we are going to write 15x square as it is. Now you see these two terms are like terms, that is here we are having x and here also we are having x. Now minus minus will be plus but with minus sign. 10x plus 9x will be your 19x, isn't it? And then we are having 6. So simply this is your answer. Likewise, if I take one more question, I think you all can simplify this easily. Okay, so here they have given one question, x square plus 1 and x square plus 2. I think this also you can do. Just now we have simplified a question which was having power 2. So it's simple again, that we'll multiply the terms taking one by one, considering one by one. So it is x square we'll take first and we'll multiply this x square with both the terms of the second bracket. So now you see x square into x square will be x to the power 4. I hope you all know this, that whenever you multiply x square into x square, whenever we multiply the power will get added. So that is 2 plus 2 will give you 4. Is it clear everyone? Now x square into x square, x to the power 4, then we have plus plus plus, and since everything is in plus so it will come plus. X to the x square, now we are multiplying it with 2, so it is simply 2x square. Now next is plus 1, so plus 1 into x square will be simply x square. 1 into x square is x square. Now plus plus plus, and this will give you 2. X to the power 4 is all alone, so we will write it like that, and here we are having like terms. This is 2x square plus this is 1x square. X square means what is the coefficient here? We have 1. So now they are with plus sign, so of course we will add them. 2x square plus x square will be 3x square, isn't it? As we know that 2x plus x will be 3x. That's how we have here 2x square plus x square will be 3x square. Plus what we are having is 2. So this is what our answer is. Simple. Now if I take one more question, all the questions are easy. You just have to multiply the two terms considering the sign. Okay, you need to multiply the sign as well. So I think I should take one question like this. We have 6 minus x and we have x plus 5. Okay, and if we are having like a part, or let me write this, make it a square. Okay, now we have to multiply the two brackets. You know the rule. Simply 6 into x square will be 6x square. Now 6 plus and plus, here 6 into 5 will be 30. Is it okay? Now we are going to multiply this term and this term. Please see the sign. Here we have minus and here we have plus. Minus plus will be minus. X into x square, when we are multiplying, power will get added. So it will be x to the power 3 or x cube. Minus plus minus, x into 5 will be 5x. Is it clear? Now, do we have any like terms here? No. Here we have x square, here we have x cube, x and 30. So that means here, since I have put this 2 here, so that's why we are not getting any like terms. So we'll write our question like this, or we can write the term in the ascending order. So first we will write this minus x cube, then we'll write plus 6x square, then we write minus 5x, and then we write plus 30. This would look appropriate as we are writing it either in ascending order or descending order. Sorry, did I told you that we are going to write it in descending or ascending order? We are actually writing our answer in descending order. First part 3, then 2, then 1, and then the constant term. Okay, you could have written it in ascending order as well, but then you need to arrange the terms either in ascending order or descending order. So I think this is our answer. Now since this I find this exercise easy, so let me take one more question. Okay. So we have one question, that is 7m minus 2. See, it's just that we can take any variable now, x, y, a, b, m, n, x, that is s, t, whatever value. So this is the question in with different variable, that is 4m plus 3. I think it is again easy for you all. Now we'll multiply 7m, we'll multiply it with 4m. So first we'll multiply the number, that is 7 into 4, which is 28. M into m will be m square. Okay. Now plus 7m into 3, that is 7 3s are 21 and m. Clear? Now minus plus minus 2 into 4 8 and m, minus plus minus 2 into 3 will be your 6. Clear? Now we have 28 m square. We are going to handle the like terms. So these two are the like terms. So plus minus minus, okay, plus minus, you know that plus minus minus, 21 minus 8 will be 13, and of course we'll apply the sign plus, and then we have minus 6. So this is our answer. Now this is it. This is our last exercise of the chapter, and I know that you all can solve this exercise easily because you only have to multiply two brackets. And in our next class, hopefully we will start our next chapter. We will meet in our next class, and then we'll be starting a new chapter. And till then you need to practice a lot. Take as many questions as you can. Keep practicing, because as we know that practice makes you perfect. So keep practicing, and we will meet in our next class.